I'm not kidding when I say this, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the end of the AMC apes. You have been bashed, you have been hammered, you've been betrayed so many times that if you still believe in this stupid company and this mythical short squeeze, you are truly a lost cause and you're damned to a life of poverty. Very, very miserable, dirty, stinky poverty. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. As of today, AMC stock is down 18%. The stock is now trading at almost $4. And when you combine that with the APE shares, the APE preferred shares, you maybe have $5 per share. How has your AMC investment been for you, ladies and gentlemen? Because if you look at the past, you can clearly see there was a short squeeze about a year and a half ago. And then ever since then, the stock has utterly collapsed. Now, I've tried to warn you multiple times. I said, hey, this company's in massive debt. They're going to have to dilute the shareholders. And they're going to do whatever they got to do to screw you over so they can raise money. And guess what they did? They fleeced you. Adam Aaron, he's laughing at you. He's laughing at how dumb you are to actually own these shares and participate in this freaking madness. Now, let's talk about some of the people that have absolutely effed you right in the butt. Trey's Trades and Keenan Grace. And there's more. Trust me, there's more. But I'm going to focus on these two specific ones. Number one, Trey's Trades gets famous on YouTube a couple of years ago because he was pumping AMC stock. It's going to the moon. It's the future. There's going to be a short squeeze. Blah, 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 blah. He's all game when the stock's going up. But once the stock utterly collapses, this little bussy boy goes ahead and surrenders his AMC discussions. He stops talking about it. 2 months ago, he made his last AMC update. It's over, tell people to buy the stock, or encourage people to buy it, say it's going to the moon, build your fortune, make probably millions of dollars off YouTube, pumping up this absolute trash, and then when the tide comes out, oh, I guess I'll just stop talking about it. And then you have Keenan Grace, another freaking loser. This kid has no idea what he's talking about, but he built a large part of his channel on AMC stock. And guess what? He's now got 472,000 subscribers. And I bet you he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And he said, oh, baby, AMC, buy it. Oh, it's going to go to the moon. He effed you. Him and Trey Trades effed you. They got rich pumping up this trash, convincing you to buy this stock, thinking you're going to have this mythical short squeeze. And now you're poor. And now you're down 50, 60, 70, 80, 90%. You got absolutely wrecked by these clowns. And guess what you people do? You still keep blaming the hedge funds after I've been saying this over and over for a year. These guys are scammers. These guys are scumbags. And you're getting effed. Now, why did the stock collapse? Well, they're trying to raise more money. That's right. They're issuing more AMC preferred equity units to this company. Where is it at? Antara. And they're massively diluting the shareholders. Because what they're doing is they're issuing these APE units. Then they're going to convert them into AMC common shares. And they're going to do a reverse stock split. And they're going to dilute the ever-living crap out of you. So if you owned a percentage of this company, your ownership percentage of this company has been massively watered down because they have created more shares. So we can see that it will raise $110 million of new equity through the sale of APE units to Antara Capital at a weighted average price of 66 cents per share. So if you do the math, you take 110 and you divide it by the 66 cents per share, they just created 166 million shares, or they're about to create 166 million shares. 166 million shares. Now, the current shares outstanding are 516 million. So they're going to give out these APE units. Then they're going to have a vote to be able to raise the amount of authorized shares AMC can issue. And then when that happens, they're going to convert the shares over. So this company right here, this Antara company, they were able to basically buy common shares of AMC stock for 66 cents. Because if these shares are able to get converted and the amount of authorized shares AMC has is increased, they got a freaking deal. They paid 66 cents. How much did you pay for AMC? Woo! Now, you've been so badly diluted that they're going to create 166 million shares here. And then it looks like they're creating an additional 91 million shares here by forgiving these, having Antara forgive this principal. So basically, AMC owes money to Antara. So Antara said, hey, if you give us 91 million shares, we'll forgive this $100 million principal note that's due in 2026. It's basically a conversion. So you've been diluted twice. You've been diluted at 166 million shares, and it looks like you've been diluted an additional 91 million shares. So we take that plus 91 million, and we've created 257 million shares. So you go up here, they've basically increased in shares outstanding by 50%. That's 50% dilution. There are 50% more owners of this company than there were before, okay? This is sick. This is hilarious. You guys got effed. And AMC planned this all along. Adam Aaron planned this all along. This was their master plan from the beginning. Of course, the APE units were going to be a workaround to allow you clowns to get diluted so they can pay off debt. So overall, the AMC's board of directors is seeking to hold a special meeting for holders of both AMC common shares and APE units voting together to vote on the following: to increase the authorized number of AMC common shares, to permit the conversion of APE units into AMC common shares, that was the plan all along, to effect a reverse split of AMC common shares, to avoid delisting, and to adjust authorized ordinary share capital, such as after giving effect to the above proposals, AMC would have the same ability to issue additional common equity as it currently has to issue additional APE units. Oh my God. This is what it came down to. This is what it came down to. Are you finally going to listen to me now? Or are you going to continue to watch these absolute losers that effed you right in the butt? Pumped up AMC when it was going up. But the second it starts going down, they turn their backs on you and betray you. You tell me, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers!